Hello everybody, I am the Craftacular creator and today I am sharing a process video for Craft Roulette episode 171. As the wheel is spun on the Craft Roulette show, I write down the parameters. For this episode we have a card with 2 folds, planter colour, a happy face for the element and an old product for random. Once the parameters have been decided, I sketch out my ideas. While preparing for my own guest appearance on Craft Roulette for episode 170, I came across a flip fold card for a tutorial from Gina K. I printed off the file from her Facebook page and followed the measurements. For this I used Lawn Fawn mermaid cardstock. I chose my stamp sets with the planter colours in mind. The garden before and after seemed perfect fit for the flip fold card and the planter colours. I wanted the Lawn Fawn mice to feature too, and these had the happy faces. And the Dandy's A stamp set, while not quite what we would call old, isn't new either. But for the old product I also plan to use something else in any case. After stamping the images off screen in Memento Tuxedo Black ink on Nina Classic Quest cardstock, I chose my Copic colours with a garden scene in mind, metal watering can, terracotta planters, etc. And of course, one of the mice just had to be wearing denim dungarees. As I colour, I will take the time to tell you about Craft Roulette. It is the ultimate YouTube card making game show on almost every Friday evening at 6:10 PM Central Time in the US, which is 12:10 UK time for me, the night owl. Mary Gunn, the hostess, spins the wheel, 4 craft parameters are chosen, guest crafters react, collect supplies and then spend a while crafting and chatting. It allows a great community of crafters from all over the world to get together via YouTube and the Craft Roulette Facebook page. And from experience of last week, I can tell you it is the most fun I have had in ages for crafting. the images off screen and then moved on to the background. For this, I used a Lawn Fawn stitched cloudy backdrop and die cut 2 panels. I ink blended these with Lawn Fawn kiddie pool ink to give a subtle shading. To continue scene building, I cut 2 grass borders in the Lawn Fawn light green pastel dot, and as the dungaree wearing mouse wasn't quite tall enough to water the plants, I stamped and coloured the stall from Lawn Fawn Perfectly Wicked. Assembling the pair of scenes was quite straightforward. Everything went in roughly the same position for both. For the front scene, I added a little height with 3D foam squares. I did not do this for the back scene. There was a lot of empty sky in my scene, so I die cut some Lawn Fawn pop-up butterflies, added some colour to them using the same Copics from before, and then I added these using liquid glue. Time to attach the panels on the card base. I added the back scene first as a guide for the top scene, and there may have been a moment when I almost added glue to the whole front panel, but fortunately came to my senses before that and just added glue to the left hand side of it. I checked it worked properly a few times and added an ellipsis to the top sentiment. Finally, I added my old product, stickles. I have had stickles for longer than I can remember. I was using them back in my artist trading card making days. Back then I had them in every colour, but now I just stick to the Stardust one to keep it simple. I carefully checked everything worked one more time, and then I share my ta-da moment. I'm happy with this card, and I'm glad I was able to learn and use a new fold technique. Thank you so much for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Ta-ta for now everyone, take care, and I will be back soon.